Hello, good evening and welcome to Sktv's News. You're watching Primetime English News with HEMABATI. First headlines. Supreme Court proposes special courts for day-to-day trial of cases connected to Manipur violence, directs investigating agencies to expedite pending investigations. NPP National President and Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma arrives at Imphal on a two-day visit to Manipur. Major rivers in valley districts rises due to heavy rain. Kakwa Singjamai road stretch flooded yet again. And resignation of Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan non-negotiable, says Cockroach Janata Party. Holds meeting with Union Ministers JP Nadda and Jitendra Singh. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Supreme Court has proposed to set up special courts for day-to-day trial of cases connected to the ethnic violence in Manipur and directed investigating agencies to expedite pending investigations. A bench of Chief Justice of India CJI Surya Kant and Justices Joymalya Bakchi and V. Mohana directed the Manipur government to extend full cooperation to the Central Bureau of Investigation CBI and Special Investigation Teams SITs, which are allegedly facing various difficulties in completing the probes. The bench permitted the Legal Aid Council representing the victims to approach the offices of the Chief Justices of the Guwahati and Manipur Chief Justices to seek the copies of the charge sheets. The lawyers will have to be provided the copies of the charge sheets within 1 week by the probe agencies. Proposing to set up special courts to conduct day-to-day trials in criminal cases, the bench asked Additional Solicitor General Aishwarya Bhati, appearing for the state government, SIT and the CBI, to collate information about the cases where the investigations are complete and charge sheets are filed, and also give details of those matters where probe is incomplete. The bench said it will help in finding out as to how many special courts will be needed to handle the trials expeditiously. It also asked the Manipur HC to look into cases pertaining to 30 persons who went missing after ethnic violence. The bench asked the CBI, State SIT and a court-appointed monitoring committee headed by former Maharashtra DGP Dattatreya Patsalgikar to file fresh status reports about the violence-related cases. Meghalaya Chief Minister and National President of the National People's Party NPP Conrad Sangma arrived in Imphal today on a two-day visit to Manipur. Speaking to reporters upon his arrival at Imphal Airport, Conrad Sangma said he had come to Manipur to express solidarity with the people of the state, understand their concerns, and explore how the NPP could contribute towards restoring normalcy. He added that the visit would also include interactions with party leaders, MLAs and frontal organizations as part of efforts to strengthen the party in Manipur. On a neat paper leak controversy, Conrad Sangma said the matter should not be viewed from a single perspective and stressed that a credible investigation is essential to establish the facts. He said accountability should be determined only after the probe identifies those responsible and appropriate action should then be taken against the guilty. Referring to the protests over the issue, Conrad Sangma acknowledged the widespread concern among students and the public, saying there was criticism over the way the demonstrations were handled. At the same time, he welcomed the ongoing talks between the government and protesting students, expressing hope that the dialogue would lead to a peaceful and meaningful resolution. Responding to demands from the opposition seeking the resignation of the Education Minister, Conrad Sangma said it would be premature to fix responsibility before the investigation is completed. He maintained that any decision should be based on evidence and reiterated that whoever is found involved in the alleged paper leak must be dealt with strictly in accordance with the law. Later, Conrad Sangma inaugurated the newly constructed NPP Manipur State Office at Mercy Lane, Mantripukri, in the presence of State Unit President Dr. Lorho S. Fozi, party leaders and workers. He will address media during a briefing which is scheduled for tomorrow at City Convention.
And this is a very, very important step towards structuring and organizing the party. And I congratulate our state president, our respected MLAs, and all the state office bearers for working tirelessly and with full commitment to ensure that this particular office was completed on time. And as I said, today is a very, very auspicious day for us, a very important day for us. And I once again congratulate the state president and the entire committee, as well as our honorable MLAs.
Major rivers flowing in valley districts have swelled due to heavy rain in the past 24 hours. As per Water Resources Department, Nambul River is overflowing at the moment, while Nambul River is flowing above flood level. On the other hand, Imphal River, Iril River and Thobal River are flowing just below warning level. Manipur River is flowing just below flood level. On the other hand, Water Resources Department has informed that 5 gates of Ithai Barrage have been opened, while 1 gate of Thobal Barrage is also opened. It also informed that all gates of Imphal Barrage have been opened and gates of Shamusang Regulator have been closed. The report from Water Resource Department has also issued telephone number of main flood control room, which are landline number 0385 2451 550 and mobile number 977 466 0984. Meanwhile, heavy rainfall that occurred last night has caused flooding at Singjamaica road stretch. The inundation of road has reportedly caused inconveniences to commuters. The chariot procession of Kang festival were also hampered by flood situation along the road. Moreover, potholes hidden beneath the flooded road have also become a reason for road accident at this road stretch. The situation is further exacerbated due to poor drainage on both sides of the road stretch. Churachandpur District's Deputy Commissioner Krishna Kumar today visited flood-affected areas of the district to take stock of the damage caused by flash floods that have been battering the region since Thursday evening. DC Krishna Kumar extended immediate assistance to the affected families at Kerit village, which is being inundated by overflowing Kuga River. He later proceeded to El Langnom 5 village within Tuibong block, where relief assistance was extended to the affected families. Interacting with residents during the inspection, Churachandpur DC assured that the district administration will keep on monitoring the situation and ensure all possible support, including immediate relief assistance to the affected families through the subdivisional officer concerned. The Deputy Commissioner was accompanied by Additional Deputy Commissioner Churachandpur Saimin Thanglen Thang, SDO Churachandpur Thenlaljoy Gangte, SDO Tuibong Jangminlel Lufu during the visit. Rural Engineering Department Chief Engineer K.H. Themba stated that the ongoing crisis in Manipur has disrupted rural development projects in both the hill and valley districts. Speaking at the 6th session of DIPR's Meet the Press at the department's auditorium at Nityai Pajutek, Chief Engineer Themba explained that multiple central government projects are currently stuck, while many plant works cannot start. He maintained that local contractors are also questioning compensatory measures as many of their expensive machineries were burnt down during the peak of the violence. The chief engineer said that the incomplete development works are mostly concentrated in the Churachandpur district. While highlighting the achievements under the scheme, the chief engineer said that 6,701 kilometers of all-weather roads were successfully built, alongside completing 4,211 kilometers of foundational road cutting and successfully connecting 622 rural villages. He further maintained that the department has constructed 168 bridges and finished 1,781 distinct road projects across PMGSY phases 1, 2 and 3. On the other hand, speaking on the department's flagship rural employment and housing schemes, Joint Secretary Lanjoy Thaudam highlighted the implementation of the VBG Ramji and Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Gramin PMAYG. He stated that with effect from July 1, 2026, VBG Ramji has replaced MGNREGAs in Manipur, guaranteeing up to 125 days of wage employment to eligible rural households, while promoting durable community assets, natural resource management, climate resilience and livelihood enhancement. He informed that during the financial year 2026-27, the scheme has registered 7.02 lakh active workers and provided employment to 4.73 lakh households. A total of 91.54 lakh days of employment has been generated, while wages amounting to Rs 242.88 crore have been directly transferred to beneficiaries through direct benefit transfer.
But still, contextually, can almost like when you go, center is super center to Bishani, and Tata Singh. And the Tabaxi, suppose Karo Kunda, Watavanga, Karo Tanga, or Katabaxi, William Dre Haiba, Karo Mangai Tawapa, Karo Mangai Tawapa, and the neighbor single the Arwoyo, who Labayo Dablina. I do my issues over the young lady, you know, Tabaka Bokasu, Young Luna, and Henmok Sangma. Connectivity be on the Lugasu Papa, the Tadam Lupesado and Fufu Papa. I don't want to my own lady. Don't Saturday my own lady.
Materials Hanagi liability say exact amount of even Nahan get 20 for the Peggy Hanagi Narigagi liabilities but compiled on Nova, consolidated on Nova, the minimum 20 July. The Pocket 500 crores of material liability. Six ministry na before the Hanagi Narigagi liability, well, he proposal Hanagi, say a year time, and 20 the Bomatam being the moment Taro and Boris and Sintaraga, Domana, Ramji, Yasin at the video, Narigagi, Moviva liability.
Chief Minister Yumnam Kheemchan officially inaugurated a newly constructed District Institution of Education and Training, DIET building and an Ima Kaitil market at Salam in Imphal West District today. The State Council of Educational Research and Training (SCERT) Manipur organized the inaugural function, which was also attended by Lamsang MLA Sorokhaibam Rajin. Addressing the gathering, Chief Minister Kheemchan exuded confidence that the new market, built at a cost of over 3 crore rupees, would significantly drive the local economy. He added that the DIET building, alongside other ongoing developmental projects in Lamsang Assembly constituency, will bring substantial progress and transformation to the area.
Manipuri district may have seen that widely southward district Imphal West Kendra Taraga Hundoina Punba, Adu Mukiendri. Imphal West DIET Center Amakat Hangado say, Mara Kamai Lora Hangamina Yanta. Maya, Padana the Kubakuri of the Tokuni. Adu Planning Department, Matin Pangidana, Bakoro, Hum Karen Changa, Imam Martin, Saramisu. As I keynote address the higher midday, Semilonda, Joba, Kanabama Porcanina, whether the Imam Marquesisu, Yanana, Pazana, even Mamangi, Semong, Loka Hadna, Tanan, the Zagama, Semi Haidare, Aduna. Oracle DIET College Siga, Imam Marquesiga, the Mate, they should have Lakito Mali.
Meanwhile, Lamsang MLA Sorokhaibam Rajin emphasized the vital role of education in driving societal progress, describing it as the backbone of community development. He also praised the people in his constituency for donating the land, noting that the construction of the DIET Center was made possible by their generous gesture. The MLA announced that a newly built student hostel in Salam Maning Laikai is nearing completion and will soon be opened to the public. He expressed confidence that a new market will make shopping easier for local residents by saving them from travelling far for essentials while boosting the local economy.
Port say puwa matam dadi akoi tapong manila kai da kilometer ama ni akoi chalaga port say puwa chalameba ado hujikti Valley Bridge ama 1997 da Valley Bridge ama sadna hujikti communication nuaire adu danatana hatak nauna mo maya landing da thong ama sagare adurgi akoi ki salami saida adagi maglang da thong ani honorable chief minister na thakana ki mamang da sanga gare Hojik anauba kiyamda mayang lamdingda ani amaga hojik koi sari aduna si loirapa kandadi lamsang kendrada PMDS waida hojik tender tauriba May ki tang 13 da July tang 13 da tender thadaba loigadoriba lambi Nepal lamsang kendra madi Chiangmai kendra ga khara tas taunaba lambi ani maga tharaga.
In a positive development in wildlife conservation, the endangered dhole, also known as the Asiatic wild dog, has been documented for the first time through a camera trap in the forests of Shiroi village in Ukhrul district. The record was made during a wildlife monitoring survey conducted by the environmental force at grassroots level and Fogal as part of its ongoing efforts to document the biodiversity of Shiroi village and promote community-led conservation. For the past 8 years, Fogal has also been conducting extensive wildlife conservation awareness programs across Ukhrul district, engaging schools, youth, village authorities and local communities to foster a stronger culture of wildlife stewardship. For generations, many people believed that dholes did not occur in the hills surrounding Shiroi. According to Fogal, the presence of the species in the Shiroi hills in Ukhrul had not previously been documented, with local residents believing it was absent from the area. The camera trap was installed with the assistance of Pamray Thing, a former hunter who now works as a conservation volunteer. Drawing on his knowledge of local forest trails, he identified the location where the species was eventually recorded. Co-founder of Fogal, Patrick Shang, credited the Shiroi village authority and local residents for enforcing a ban on hunting and supporting conservation efforts in the area. The dhole is listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List and is one of Asia's most threatened social carnivores. Its survival depends on healthy forests, abundant prey and minimal human disturbance. Purna Yatra or Kang, which marks the return of Lord Jagannath, Balabhadra and Subhadra and concludes the 10-day Kang festival, was celebrated with religious fervour at the Sri Sri Govindaji temple at Palace Compound, Imphal. The auspicious event was attended by Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand and former Rajya Sabha MP Leshemba Sanajauba. Since morning, a large number of devotees thronged the temple complex to offer flowers, fruits and prayers to the deities. Later in the day, a vibrant chariot procession carrying the three deities moved along the Palace Compound road with massive crowds gathering to pull the sacred chariot. Although road inconveniences slightly cut the procession route short, enthusiastic devotees continued their rituals uninterrupted, offering fruits, flowers and traditional items while the chariot remained static. Skon Temple, Sangaipro also organized a Purna Yatra, locally known as Kang, today in the presence of Home Minister Govindas Kontaucham. A chariot procession wherein large numbers of devotees pulled the chariot carrying the idols of Jagannath, Balabhadra and Subhadra along Tidim Road marked the main highlight of the event. People also offered fruits and auspicious items to the deities during the procession. Skon Manipur Development Committee Secretary Banamali Das highlighted the significance of the event, describing it as one of the biggest religious festivals for Hindus.
Kayino hamas dahil sa boktaram jagat tabasam. Ako na katsari ba to jari memang sabi riba takbiri ba to bawa ni na haba. Sarbo loka mahesoram lagi mapam puno sig mapu si mani. Suridam sarbo butanam ji puno magi kwari na nungsi thoy ba to mang ne. Sumaina home je khanga di sandi la kane the same gadi Sumaina bhagavan gi wakan je la kana khoi puna mo chalo ise ni nauni habigi wakan je poraga amana amabu nusinadana to boi thabok se chole da roi kai gino mana common father ni khoi puna mo sini ise ni nauni habigi wakan la ga di asi akoi ki khena ba jati gi kangluk ki khena ba lai myam so pulap loi mang ra di.
Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Ayek apan ana ayek chamam nabalek taba nungayay faba punsi amagidamak Mahaguru Spirituality, Astro Numerologist, Reiki Grandmaster, Lamafera Grandmaster, Tarot Card Reader, Acharya Lilu Haudizamga consult winning basingna ngasidagi hauraga July 13 fauba offline consultation amadi August amadagi hauraga online consultation gi registration tobibayagani hen akupamarol gidamak contact number 9667619777 Natraga Office Address Infinite Intuitions Energy Institute Private Limited Kagwa Office Opposite Kagwa Police Station da Tanabiyo.
Baikotana piri maruchik patin sing daging akthok patanatana atopa kanaba sing khudamoina pambi singbu marahena sathanba amasung phau pambi singbu masahena pokhandona phauthok asuki matik lehale matam sangna tin tahande hanjan hidak sajana bagi mathau tahande buyers ke baikota lau balomi singda thajabaga loinana hena saukhat halle amasung lomi singda akiba amata lehande. Buyer Council Activity Pauthava Singkaki Ngakthong of Semani. Amasung Hidagasina, Napi Makal Kudimak Mangan Bangame. Sumnatangi Pohun Krabanatraga, Link Krabamatung, Numini Pani Dagina, Tarani Toyfogi Manunda season of Vigadabani. Quaidega Satiba, Napi Makal Kudimak Pusu, Mangan Bangame. Maramasina, Kuling Nepiki Sading Hantali, Loinana Adong Sentok, Hengat Halle. Lomi Singi the Muktadi, Buyers Council Activna, Quaideki Faraba Pambaidi.
Welcome back. You're watching Sktv's Primetime English News, more news and updates. The 72-hour ban called by the Joint Action Committee JSC formed in response to the killing of Ngangkham Thambo has severely disrupted normal life along Imphal Yaripog route. The JSC imposed a ban at midnight on July 24 after a government deadline to nab the killers expired yesterday. Protesters blocked key transit points with burning tires and wooden barricades, preventing vehicular movement except for emergency services, media and religious purpose. Shops and business establishments along the road also remained shut. Speaking to the media, JSC convener PH Brojain criticized the police department, stating that the investigation process remains stalled despite a lead from the victim's wife, Kainatumbi, which led to the arrest of a suspect. He alleged that the sole suspect is simply being locked in a cell, citing the police's claim of lacking concrete evidence to push forward. He expressed strong suspicion that influential people were involved in the brutal crime and that the police were trying to cover it up. The JSC further warned of launching intensified agitations if the police department does not interrogate the suspect properly and make a breakthrough. It may be mentioned that unidentified intruders broke into Thambo's house at Kaira Wangke Mamang Lekai in the wee hours of July 20 and fatally shot him while also assaulting his wife with a knife.
The background Patabana losing boy Pigano, any either background Patabana losing boy Puse, don't Mrs. Cantobani. Madam the Mihatman and Mihat Pokani. I with the murders beget murders. Mihatman and Mihat Pokan, she must hang on me. My tail on that, the Mahavani, Kaina Toka Pok Prina. Say I Karikana, and may take you for like I cannot have any now. Say the academic Chessanati. And then Huram, no Ramba Pokani, Mihatman and Mihapa Pokani. Adana, Oi the father, or looking or to Sangapanga, the Sangapa near the Mina Singh, how you hide him, Netutan, Biganushin. Policeman, I'm a papa, I'm not highly qualified, but I'm late. Merited Sangapa service Miam, Elebakin, I don't like Kokoma Kangimami, I listen the car or Roykal. That's not a Viroshin.
Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS today commenced a 3-day on-site program on the implementation of NABH Hospital 6th edition standards at Sashrut Tahul. The program is aimed at strengthening institutional preparedness for NABH accreditation by enhancing the knowledge and competencies of faculty members and key hospital functionaries on the latest accreditation standards. Speaking on the occasion, Director of RIMS Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma said The program marks a key milestone in RIMS NABH accreditation journey initiated under the guidance of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. He noted that an NABH accreditation will enhance patient-centered care, quality, accountability and standardized hospital practices, and expressed confidence that RIMS would emerge as one of the first NABH accredited medical institutes in the Northeast through collective effort and expert guidance. Medical Superintendent of RIMS Professor N. Sanjeev, Consulting Pediatrician and Deputy CMO JNPA Hospital, Navi Mumbai, Dr. Prashant S. Kalkar, Professor of Pathology and Associate Dean Academic Excellence and Accreditation, Pramukh Swami Medical College, PSMC, Gujarat, Dr. Monica Gupta, attended the program as resource persons. The training will continue over the next 2 days with sessions on infection control, patient safety, facility management, human resource management, information management systems, documentation, internal assessment and accreditation process.
In India, there are less than 10 sports medicine department. There is one we are running here, and also the hospital has the component of clinical psychology running through RCI, which is again unique here. Even though we are not including dental and nursing college, we also have nursing college, dental college, and so it is something a big conglomerate here, and you can find out you can also visit when you're little free. I think my team will take you to the other campus also. So that's all. I think we will look forward to your guidance, and my team will be fully absorbed on these 3 days, and going forward will be very thankful that if you continue guiding this group of people here, and we become one of the first NABH accredited institute in the entire Northeast.
Security forces arrested the head of finance of United Kuki National Army UKNA and a Kanglei Yawul Kannalup KYKL cadre during 2 separate operations yesterday. The arrested UKNA leader was identified as Palal Kuki, also known as Lalboy Singset, who hailed from Molnom village in Churachandpur district. According to Manipur police, Palal has a history of involvement in multiple firing incidents and extortion cases. In a separate incident, a Bishnupur police team apprehended 39-year-old KYKL cadre Mayang Lambam Tomba, alias Lakpa, at Tera Urak checkpoint. Although Tomba is originally from Bijang Kunau in Churachandpur district, he had been taking refuge at the Pubala relief camp. A 9mm pistol along with 11 live rounds of various calibers were also recovered from his possession. The police report further claimed that Tomba was involved in a bomb explosion that targeted a petrol pump in Moirang a few months ago. Security forces has recovered a large cache of arms and ammunition during search operation that was conducted at Sangaitel Park area under Patsu Police Station in Imphal West District today. During the operation, security forces recovered 8 pistols with magazines, 4 rifles, 3 hand grenades, 3 detonators, assortment of live rounds and empty cases, magazines, military fatigue including BP jackets, magazine pouches, wireless communication sets. Apunba Manipur Huyen Lanlong Loop will observe Huyen Lanlong Numit from August 7 to 9. According to a press release, the Apex Thangta body established this annual observance on August 7, 2017, exactly 1 year after the organization was founded on August 7, 2016. The multi-day event will pay tribute to late Thangta gurus and showcase a rich variety of traditional martial arts and cultural traditions. Live demonstrations of Thangta equipment, Mukna, Thang Chainaba, Punsirul Sajel, Ta Khoshaba and Araiba Khangla Khangjingi Lanlon will also be presented on the day. Three-day Future Young Leaders Boot Camp commenced at Town Baptist Church, TBC, Tamenglong yesterday. Deputy Commissioner Tamenglong, Dr. L. Angshim Dangshawa, officially launched the boot camp, which brought together enthusiastic young participants from across the district for an intensive leadership development program aimed at nurturing the next generation of community leaders. Speaking in the program, DC Dr. L. Angshim Dangshawa encouraged participants to become responsible, informed and proactive citizens capable of contributing meaningfully to society. He also delivered the first technical session on Introduction to Governance, providing participants with valuable insights into the structure and functioning of government, the role of public administration, and the importance of good governance in ensuring inclusive and sustainable development. SDO Tosem Paul Nangsha, Certified Career Counselor, Ajikna Kamai also attended the program as experts and speakers. Assam Rifles conducted a solemn wreath-laying ceremony in Haflong Dima Hasao District, Assam, to honor the supreme sacrifice of Colonel T.S. Mahil, SMP, and Lance Naik Koshal Singh, SMP, who displayed unwavering courage during counter-insurgency operations. Both Jawans lost their lives in an ambush by NSCN at Lodi Basti, Dima Hasao District in 1994. In recognition of their gallantry, both were awarded the Sena Medal posthumously. The commemoration commenced with wreath-laying by senior officials who paid homage and exhorted all ranks by recounting their story to inspire pride, honor and dedication. More than 120 personnel, including senior officials of Assam Rifles, paid tribute by laying wreaths and honoring the martyrs with a guard of honor. Now moving on in the national news. Government and Cockroach Janata Party held talks at the Constitution Club of India today. Union Minister J.P. Nadda and Jitendra Singh held a meeting with Chief Spokesperson of Cockroach Janata Party, Saurav Das, and National Spokesperson Ashutosh Ranka. The CJP has said the strictest action the government could take against examination irregularities was to remove Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, reacting to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's announcement that a bill providing for a stringent action against paper leaks would be introduced in Parliament. CJP has informed a centre that government has 24 hours to consider Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation. After the meeting, Saurav Das informed that central government has expressed its agreement to provide compensation to the families of the deceased students and to withdraw the FIRs registered against the protesters. But Cockroach Janata Party will accept nothing less than the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. After his meeting with representatives of the Cockroach Janata Party, Union Minister J.P. Nadda said that the representatives Another meeting will also be held with the representatives again on Saturday for further talks. The Union Cabinet on Friday approved a draft bill to ensure stricter punishments for paper leaks, hours after Prime Minister Narendra Modi made an announcement. The proposed legislation comes amid mounting concerns over recurring paper leaks and irregularities in competitive recruitment and entrance examinations. The centre has faced increasing pressure from student protesters and opposition parties to strengthen the legal framework, deter organised malpractice and ensure greater accountability during public examinations. While the text of the bill has not yet been made public, it is expected to prescribe tougher penalties for those involved in leaking question papers and other examination-related offences. It may also introduce measures to expedite investigation and trial. Currently, individuals face 3 to 5 years imprisonment and a fine of up to Rs 10 lakh if convicted in a paper leak case. Sources informed that the new bill could increase the punishment to 10 years and a fine of up to Rs 10 crore. The amendment bill is expected to be introduced in the Lok Sabha on Monday. And in the weather report, according to ICAR Regional Centre Imphal, Manipur recorded a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was recorded at 21.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 97% in the morning and 70% in the evening. Manipur received 50 millimeters of rainfall in the past 24 hours. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Supreme Court proposes special courts for day-to-day trial of cases connected to Manipur violence, directs investigating agencies to expedite pending investigations. NPP National President and Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma arrives at Imphal on a 2-day visit to Manipur. Major rivers in valley districts rises due to heavy rain. Kakwa Singjamai road stretch flooded yet again. Resignation of Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan non-negotiable, says Cockroach Janata Party. Holds meeting with Union Ministers JP Nadda and Jitendra Singh. Now that's all we have for today's Primetime English News. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good night.